Hello everybody, and welcome to I Am Setsuna. Now, I'm not Setsuna. This is Lonely Reaper Gaming, and I'm your host. I was going to come up with some sort of name, but none of them really flowed very well, so I think I'm just going to go with Jash. You can just call me Jash, and that's not some fun name, to be perfectly honest. That's just what my actual name is. It's not like a fun play on Bash the Stampede or anything. I was never really following this game, but it does look pretty interesting. I only found out about it because of a little video by Jim Sterling, and I thought it looked pretty interesting. So let's just go ahead and get into it, because why not? Let's see, so it had the options screen before this, where you had to just choose everything. It opens up in a window, and then it kind of seems to just go into windowless full screen, which is interesting. So yeah, your only options here are load game, delete save data, or new game. Let's go ahead and start it. Oh, I didn't think it had in-game voices, but yeah, if you have them, might as well, right? I'm pretty sure Jim Sterling was playing with the voices off. Exclamation point. Yeah, see, this is how I thought it was. What's it even talking about voices? It seems you live up to the rumors, a natural mercenary. Or perhaps my own skills as a mercenary simply grow weak. I am Hapsper. I'll be working with you on this mission. What is your name? Do you want to change Indir's name? No, Indir can stay Indir. Nice to be working with you, Indir. Our mission is to recover a young girl who has been kidnapped by monsters. Your job will be to exterminate any monsters we encounter along the way. Once we are done, I shall return the girl to our client. Of course. If she is still alive, that is. Let us begin right away. Are you ready to go? I assume he is. I guess this is being cocky, this is being polite, maybe? I don't know. You don't mess around, dear? Yes, I am ready. Of course, I won't be getting involved in the combat, except in an advisory capacity. It'll be a good chance for me to see your ability. Come on, let's go. Okay, so I can move. There's a menu. Looks like we're probably going to have a bunch of party members, which you would kind of expect. Yeah, there's a party list here too. You would kind of expect that, considering the type of game this is supposed to be. Oh, there are little penguins. It seems we've already entered their territory. Time to get to work, Indir. Ready to go? Of course. Good. I knew I could count on you. Puny foe, but you can never be too careful. If you approach without it noticing, you should be able to strike first. Encounters. When you move within a certain distance of monsters, battle will begin. If you approach monsters from the front, they will enter guard mode. However, if you approach them from behind, their guard will be down. You will then start the battle with full ATB and SP gauges, allowing you to make a preemptive attack. The ATB and SP gauges are both essential to combat and will be explained later on. In combat, tactics are everything. Stay calm and focused at all times. Active time battle. Once battle begins, your character's ATB active time battle gauges, which are displayed at the bottom of the screen, will start to fill up. Once one of your character's gauges is full, his or her command list will be displayed. Select a command and a target. The character will then perform that action. When more than one character has a full ATB gauge, you can press the left and right directional buttons, or move the left and and right stick to switch between characters. Although they aren't displayed on the screen, monsters also have ATB gauges and will perform actions once they are full. Of course, I'm sure you're already aware of this. Well, I did play Final Fantasy 13, and a decent number of other Final Fantasy games that all kind of had this system. I know a lot of people hated on Final Fantasy 13, but I actually really enjoyed it, personally. I don't know. I could do a playthrough of those games on this channel if people wanted to see it, but those games are kind of old at this point, so I'm kind of doubtful. But, you know, who knows? Here it comes. Ah, he slapped me. Penguin slaps. Okay. We got Majestic Crest and Unknown Shell. You obviously know what you're doing. We should be safe for now. Let us head on. Well, it's not exactly the most difficult combat system in the world. I thought I was frozen there for a second. It took a little bit before it would let me move. I kind of like how the ground keeps... I like how it looks when you move around. There are more of them than before. Use attack to take them all out at once. You have Spirit Knight stones on you, I presume. Spirit Knight? What? Exclamation points. You mean to say you have never used Spirit Knight? What astonishing natural talent you must possess. We received a Cyclone from Hapspur. His name is weird. Equipping Spiritonite allows you to use text. Try that stone out. Spiritonite. Spiritonite stones are stones that are imbued with magical energy. Equipping them allows your character to obtain a wide range of powers. So it's kind of like, I had the word in my head until I wanted to say it. You know, the things they used in Final Fantasy VII. Whatever those were called. There are two types of Spirit Knight. Command Spirit Knight allow your characters to use different text during battle and from the text menu. While Support Spirit Knight grant effects that occur automatically during battle. Yeah, so it's exactly the same as whatever those things were called. Spirit Knight can be equipped from the menu. This is done by inserting them into the slots contained in talismans. At first, your character will only have one slot, but they will gain more as their levels increase. And by equipping different talismans, there are 3 types of slot. One for Command Spirit Knight, one for Support Spirit Knight, and ones that can be used to equip either type of Spirit Knight. Just having it in your possession is not enough. You must not forget to equip it. Okay, so we need to go to Spirit Knight, I guess. And Cyclone. Okay. Be careful. Okay, so we have to tech. He's gonna slap us all up. Let's see. I didn't do it right. You obtained 8 XP. You got 2 Majestic Crests and 2 Sturdy Sheet Metal. Nice job. Come, let us hurry on. I wonder how much crafting we're going to actually do. In a lot of these games, you know, they have all of these crafting systems, but then, like, you don't really use it at all. Like, even in Final Fantasy 13, just thinking back on it, like, it had a crafting system. But, like, I didn't even consider using it until, like, the end of the game. Didn't really do that with any of those games. Or, like, just most games that have crafting in general, like, you really don't use it much at all. It's kind of like, why bother putting it in if you're not going to make it useful enough? I don't know. Or, I mean, I feel like it should be necessary to some extent, but I don't know. Maybe they don't want to alienate people who don't like crafting. I don't know. A glowing ring of light. You can sense a faint magical energy emanating from inside it. What is the matter? How much you want to bet this is a save point? What's this? What is what? Sense the presence of monsters further inside the woods, did you? All the more reason for us to hurry on. How did I know? Save points are rings of light found in area maps that allow you to record your current progress in the game. If you step inside these rings of light and press the A button, you will be asked whether or not you want to save your progress. Alternatively, you can open the main menu while inside the ring and select the save option. Save points are only found at certain points within area maps. However, when on the world map, which you will reach later on in the game, you will be able to save your progress at any time from the main menu. Please note that this game does not save automatically. Making sure to save regularly will be essential to your journey success. Words are hard, people. Words are hard. Yes. I will have a link, if you would like to play this game along with me or just on your own. I will have a link to the Steam page in the description. I suppose I could put a link to where you could go buy the PS4 version online, if that would actually prove useful to somebody. Who knows? She's still breathing. Although not for long at this rate. Another one, and much more powerful this time. It doesn't look like we'll be getting out of here alive without defeating it. No matter how powerful, every foe has its moment of weakness. You must seize such moments to strike. Momentum mode. When a character's ATB gauge is full, but you haven't yet selected a command, the round SP gauge to the right will start to fill up. It will also be filled with when your character performs actions or takes damage. Once it is full, it will flash, and one SP point will appear at the top. The gauge will then be reset and will start to fill up from the bottom once more. The maximum number of SP points is 3. When a character has at least 1 SP point, you can choose to trigger momentum mode to add various additional effects to attacks and texts. Just as one of your characters performs an action, a light will appear above them. Pressing the X button at that moment will trigger momentum mode. Momentum mode effects. Triggering momentum mode will add various additional effects to your attacks and combos. Triggering it when attacking will add additional damage, generate critical hits, or inflict status ailments. Triggering it when healing or support text will recover additional HP/MP. Increase the text range or increase the duration of status effects. During battle, special bonuses that affect your whole party also sometimes occur randomly. This is known as singularity. There are various different bonuses, and the one that occurs is chosen randomly. The more you use momentum mode, the greater the chance of singularity occurring. During long battles, make sure to use momentum mode as much as possible. You have one last piece of work to take care of, Ender. I'm counting on you. Okie dokie has spur. Ouchies. Okay, we have one, so let's go ahead and attack. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Ouch. Oh no, I think my timing was a little bit off still. I need to do it on the light. I was trying to do it when I hit them, and that's not how it works. I was definitely late there, but for some reason it still worked, so, you know, that's good. Okay, so you don't have to be, like, super duper precise with it, just, like, around the time you see the flash. You don't have to, like, predict the flash, which was kind of what I was trying to do. Beehive Claw and Honey Bamboo Shoot. Get. Dots. Huh? What? We're here to save you. To save me? The monsters! Where are the monsters? Do not worry. He took care of them. Oh, so I'm safe. Thank you. But why? This is our job. Your job? That's right. We're from a tribe of people who make their living as mercenaries. We came here because we were hired by your father. I see. Thank you so much. I'll be able to see everyone again. Thank goodness. Thank you. Thank you so much. Take this, Indir. We got 5K. That is your share. Now then, It is time for us to go our separate ways, Indir. I shall take this girl back to her father. Take care, Indir. Tell me, Indir, how long do you plan on staying in this line of work? Probably until I die. I see. Then at least make sure that day does not come soon. I'm pleased that my final job was together with a promising young man like you. Farewell. I actually kind of thought that our lead character was going to be a woman at first. Though, once I actually got a look at this portrait here, like at the beginning of the game, I realized that it was a man, but when I was watching the Jim's video, I genuinely thought that we were playing as a woman, and I kind of assumed that we were probably Setsuna, but I guess it's kind of like a Legend of Zelda thing, where we are definitely not Setsuna, and just like Link is definitely not Zelda. I don't think we need to draw our sword per se, but we can be on guard. Relax yourself, I am no foe. Were I a foe, I would have already attacked you from behind, would I not? Not that I think there's any way I could possibly defeat a swordsman of your caliber, of course. Oh yeah, talk me up, bro. I have witnessed your ability, Indir. I have a mission I would like to ask you to complete on behalf of my master. What's the mission? You are indeed everything the rumors say, Indir. Just off the coast of the mainland there is a small isle, and on that isle there is a small village. In that village there is a young girl, who shall turn 18 years old this year. My mission for you, Indir, is to kill her. Dun dun dun. No, you're not Indir. You're Indir. You are not Setsuna. Hate to break it to you. Atsuhi Hashimoto. Hirotaka Inaba, Makoto Goya are writers. Program Director Yuichiro Kitao and Masao Watanabe. I wonder if I'm saying any of these right. Sound director says music producer Hiroki Yura. Music Tomoki Miyoshi. I'm sorry if I'm saying any of these wrong. Square Enix Holdings Coalition Ltd. Producer. I didn't. Whatever. I'm sorry. Developed by Tokyo RPG Factory. What does this game run at, come to think of it? I'm recording it at 30 frames per second, but I could record it at 60. But I actually have no idea what it's running at. Like, if it's just running at 30 anyway, there's no point. I don't know. Just off the coast of the mainland, there is a small isle, and on that isle there is a small village. In that village there is a young girl who shall turn 18 years old this year. My mission for you, Indir, is to kill her. Just a random recap. That's cool. The village of which I speak is known as the Village of Sacrifice. Once every 10 years, a sacrifice is chosen and sets out on a journey to the last lands to fulfill her duty. Not long ago, a young girl was once again chosen to become a sacrifice. You know, why does this sound like the plot to Final Fantasy X? It is she who is your target. We'll soon be arriving at Nive Island, sir, says the ferry crew member. See, now nobody has voices. What was that opening thing talking about? I haven't seen your face around here before, or your mask, rather, says the snow-tanned worker. It's very unusual for travelers to come over from the mainland, of course. Nye Village is just past here. All the villagers are very friendly. I'm sure you'll feel right at home in no time. I'm randomly pressing buttons to see if you can jump. You cannot jump. How sad. It's always sad when you can't jump. Are there hidden items in this game? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say probably not. Very few people travel to this island these days, what with all the monsters. You're very brave to have come here. Let me welcome you on behalf of the village. Yes. Oh, I wasn't trying to talk to you. I was trying to talk to the boxes to see if they'd give me random free things. Yeah, I'm gonna say that there are no hidden items based on me randomly clicking on things. If there are, feel free to correct me in the comments section. Nasal voiced worker. You're running up to your village? I don't think I'm doing nasal right. It's supposed to be more like... I don't know. I'm gonna stop. After you leave the port, just head northwest and you'll soon see it. Was there a door? I think there was a door. What's in here? Random treasure chest. It's locked. Lame. Sorry, we're not open yet. Is this one locked? This one is not locked. So we got frog stones. Does that let us turn someone into frogs? No. Oh, it's fogstone, not frogstone. My bad. I read it wrong. Is there a run button? I mean, I guess we're already kind of running. Let's just move on. Ooh. This looks like a... I don't know if I want to say it looks like a painting, or like... a little Christmas model. There's the Dashire Woods. This is Nye Village. Exclamation point. Welcome, traveler. I am Raishin. I live here in this village. Beautiful scenery, warm people. It's a wonderful place, this village. Please stay as long as you like. Okay, Bob. My name is Raishin. No, shut up, Bob. Contemplative young man. After she gave birth to my dad, my grandmother left here as part of the sacrifice's guard. Young or old, man or woman, anyone can join the guard if they've got what it takes. Toothless old man. Today is the day of celebration. The sacrifice will be departing on her pilgrimage. It reminds me of the day I saw my wife off. This seems very sketchy. Like, I mean, they all seem pretty content with it, for the most part. Not really complaining, per se. The departure ceremony will soon begin. A journey of sacrifice made to appease the savage monsters. It's a custom that's been practiced in this village for a long, long time. Well, the monsters don't care. I don't mind the cold at all, says the round-cheeked little boy. One day I'll be strong enough to protect someone, like the lady in the sacrifice's guard. Apothecary. What advice do you have? Tempering items. Along the course of your journey, you will sometimes come across special metals. By combining these metals with your weapons, it is possible to raise their stats. You can do this from the weapons menu. As you progress through the game, you will also be able to purchase these metals from weapon and tallies. Okay. That's a pretty OP sounding item. Though I assume you probably can't use it during battle. Revives a knocked out character, also recovers a small amount of HP. That would be useful. But I don't know how useful it would be when you only have one character. I assume we can't... I don't know. I don't really want to buy anything until I know how hard it is to get money. There wasn't a sell option there, which is a little sketchy, and none of the enemies we've fought so far have given us any money. Round-faced man. The monsters have become much more ferocious lately. Even just getting through the Dashire Woods to the northeast is hard. going these days. Is that so? It kind of disappoints me that I'm not getting random items from clicking on random things. I probably shouldn't just expect that in every game, though. Double-chinned man. We always thought all the monsters came here from the mainland, but that isn't the case anymore. Now they appear as if from nowhere, and the numbers grow greater by the day. Nive Village Chief. Her mother and her aunt, too. I saw them off just like this, too. We were powerless to do anything else. Even if it is for everyone's sake, surely this is too much grief for one family to bear. Why are they all picking from one family? Gentle old woman, mother and daughter, both setting off a sacrifice. Fate is a strange thing indeed. I must at least make her some of that Arctic cauliflower soup she loves so much. How much do you want to bet that we're going to save Setsuna and she's not going to die at all? How much do you want to bet? This game just came out, so I obviously haven't played through it or anything. I don't actually know if that's what we do, but I'm expecting it. Wide-eyed boy, I can't tell anyone where Setsuna went. I promised I'd keep it a secret. Ooh. I guess I can tell you once she gets back from the Falling Stone Monument, though. Okay, so we finally had someone actually directly mention Setsuna for the first time. Uncomfortable-looking man. I passed through this village on my travels and took a liking to it. I ended up staying here, but the villagers still aren't very friendly towards me. I wish there was some way I could win their trust. Offer yourself as tribute. It's locked. Lame. Passionate young man. She's so kind, so beautiful. She's absolutely perfect. That's precisely why I think she's perfect for me. But now that she's been chosen as sacrifice, I guess I'll just have to try and forget about her. Well, too bad for you, she's probably my love interest. Probably. I would be genuinely surprised if she isn't. I did not mean to talk to you again. Stern-faced old woman. That little bitty busybody says she's worried about me. A sacrifice should have enough on her plate without worrying about other people. So we're getting some nice little background on everything. Hi, Bob. My name isn't Bob. Shut up, Bob. I think that's pretty much everything. I don't see where else we could go, so I guess we're supposed to just head into the forest? Unless we're supposed to talk to you. We're about to hold a departure ceremony for the sacrifice. My own daughter is the one who will take on this important role. Come on, Bob. I suppose this too is fate. You should be stopping this, Bob. Carefree girl. Hey, have you been to the Falling Snow Monument? Apparently it's just through the Dashire Woods near the village. There are monsters in the woods, though, so I've never been. We got Athenian Water X3. Yay, items. I like your coat. Frail-looking man. My family are close with the family of the girl who's been chosen as sacrifice, you see. So today's the day. Yeah, I guess it is. I have a feeling this is probably one of those things where it's triggered by me leaving. No? Or maybe we have to go in here to, we have to go find her at the monument shenanigans. That's probably it. Penguins! He's focusing. That's sketchy. Get wrecked. Okay. Item get. God dang it. How do you open the locked ones? Where are my keys? I need keys. Ouch. We got Pengi's treasure. Is that their names? Are they Pengeese? That's a cute name. What? You look scary. Why are you so scary? Ouch. Okay, you were not anywhere near as scary as you looked. Okay. Items. How hurt am I? Okay, so we have revives, that's good. Though I think if we die right now, we're just permanently dead. Covers a small amount of HP. How small an amount? We're at 151 right now. Enough to full heal us from there, so at least 50? I pressed the wrong button. Alright, this is fine. They haven't done any damage to me as a result of choosing that. Okay, that went well. And we still have our things, because I'm a failure at stuff. At least I think we keep it. We seem to have been keeping it. I don't think falling down here accomplishes anything, so we're not going to do it. It's a shortcut back to the entrance if you needed to go back to heal, I assume? Okay, and then we need to go up here, I guess. Is there anything else we could do? I don't see any items on the overworld, so I think we can just go up here and it'll be fine. Fair-skinned girl. Well, Mom, I'll be leaving soon. I'm going to give this everything I've got. I hope you can keep watching over me until the end. As far as what I know about this game, Jim's video started up around here, and then it's like a little... I watched like a couple minutes in at most, so I haven't really seen anything beyond this. Who are you? Are you the sacrifice, even though I already knew that? Yes. And you are? I don't suppose you're going to answer that. I am the sacrifice. I was chosen to give my life in the last lands, just like the past sacrifices whose names are engraved upon this monument. That is why I cannot let you take my life now. But even if you do not kill me, my life will end soon enough. When my journey comes to an end, so too will my life. Oh, I didn't see this option when he was playing. I'm kind of curious what happens if I do swing my sword. I feel like don't swing your sword is the correct option, but curiosity demands that I click swing your sword. That's not a swing. You pointed at her. I am... No, she can be Setsuna. I am Setsuna, and you are? Ouchies! Setsuna, are you alright? God dang it, Bob. Thank goodness we made it in time. I'm sure you're very skilled indeed. But have you ever taken on 2 magic users at once, I wonder? You look more like a rogue than a mage. I shall protect Setsuna, even if it costs me my life. Where am I? So you're awake. Hold on just a moment. This is the village of Nive. You were put to sleep and carried back here. Hey, come on, give it up. There's no way you'll be able to move. You've got the magical energy of 2 magic users restraining you, you know? What the? Looks like you're no pushover, eh? Phew, you're just in time. Or what was it again? I've been here for 2 weeks now. Isn't it about time you remembered my name? Do we want to change Eterna's name? No, you can stay Eterna. Eterna. Got it? Sorry, Eterna. Never mind that, though. Look. What? How come you can get up? I've heard the stories. A masked tribe who make their living as mercenaries. You're one of them, aren't you? Okay, this is like exactly where it cut off for me. Like I closed out of the video. So I don't know what's gonna happen beyond literally this line of text. Why did you try and kill Setsuna? Who hired you? For generations, sacrifices from the village have given their lives in order to protect the world. You tried to kill one of those precious sacrifices. Do you even understand just how serious a crime that is? No. So that's why you attacked Setsuna. Technically, I didn't. You were unaware of what a terrible mistake you were making. I will protect Setsuna, so she can go die later. I won't let you touch her, no matter what. You stay lying right there. Uh-oh, you've made her mad. It's the guillotine for you, I'm afraid. Come on, at least act like you care. Talk about emotionless. Anyway, I'm kidding. We don't even have a guillotine here in the village. You got pretty lucky, though. Several of the villagers did actually insist that you be severely punished. The reason you're still alive now is you had someone to defend you. Do you know who that was? $20 on Setsuna. Well, I am surprised. Exactly right. You're a sharp guy. It was Setsuna who protected you. With the sacrifice herself asking us to spare you, no one could exactly argue. What a curious young lady she is. Saving the life of the very same person who tried to kill her. Technically, I didn't. Once Setsuna is safely on her way, we'll let you go. That's what the village chief ended up promising her, you see. Anyway, until then, you can stay right here. Oh, what? It's the monsters! The monsters are attacking again! What? Forget about that house. The only person in there is the guy who tried to kill the sacrifice. No, but still, come on, we need to hurry up and get the villagers to safety. Sorry, don't hold it against me, alright? Sorry it took so long. Really? She's coming to save us? I'll take care of things, don't worry. You get out of here. Well, that's not how this works. Though, we are already at 40 minutes. So I think I am going to go ahead and end this here. And, I assume when we come back in the next episode, we'll go fight alongside Setsuna. Probably. You won't have to wait too long for that, because I am going to record it immediately after this. Until then.